Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the third episode of Citrus. So, in the last episode, Mei has been taken away by the evil grandfather, which left the mother, and of course Yuzu as well, to be very upset. And it's up to Yuzu to rescue her, to resolve the situation. Fortunately, things aren't going super well. The grandpa now wants to expel her from the school. But on a better note, Yuzu seems to be realizing that she is in love with Mei, which is definitely nice. That should help move things along. And just kind of a sad episode in general, a lot of tears. A great bath scene, though. That was arguably the highlight, but in any case, let's get into it. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, we are starting off right from here. Yeah, you made her cry. Hope you're happy. Yeah, just dump it all on me. Yeah, the series would much less exciting without Yuzu. Yeah, there's a lot of things you gotta do. Yuzu may be in the main one. uh, yeah, they actually have become pretty good friends. Which makes sense. Part of me is probably the most similar person to Yuzu at that school. You know, the Gyaru in disguise, basically. But yes, I'm sure things will turn around in this episode. Because I'm sure she's not going to get expelled from the school. Uh, you know, the school uniforms really could be a lot cuter, but it's a strict school, so it makes sense. I like how the stuffed animal has its own seat. And she loves giving thumbs up. Some of the 3D CG animation of the students could use a bit of work, but... Man, I still love that shot. A very nice opening, really. I don't know who those two are supposed to be. And those two are holding hands, so they're obviously a couple. We'll be in here for about 30 minutes, don't bother us. Still love that question mark. Sisterly love. The best sisterly love. The best way to show your sisterly love is with your tongue, and after all. Not even that door will stop me. It can try. What? Is he having a heart attack? She hasn't even said anything yet, and he's already down to the floor. Though she really did help him there, that's gonna definitely get her in his good graces. In all seriousness. Yeah, only one person that can be. Yeah, Yuzu is a more nice person than she comes off as. Oh, I thought she was gonna sneeze because people were talking about her. Are you still alive? Oh, man. She's not gonna let you go home. I'm sure she's got a few things to say to you. Yeah, because if I do, I want to kiss her. And we'll never get anything done. Definitely making progress on the relationship front. I mean, did she really? That'd be a bit odd. Yeah, you'd at least remember the name of somebody that does that with you, I would imagine. Fair enough. So she does accept her as family. Yeah, this is the first real conversation they've had. You know, if I have nothing better to do. Man, Yu's just really cheered up. Yeah, she totally did. I was just surprised as you are. Oh. She kind of got blocked. Yeah, I guess that makes things a little bit complicated. You know, with your feelings and all. Wow. Yeah, she's so happy about that. But can you please not expel me? Pretty much. What else would she want to talk to you about? And then I'll remind you that I'm expelling you. Even when as mean as you. At least you're aware of it. And I now give you consent to marry my granddaughter. Yeah, but what does she want? That's what we need to figure out. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be that easy. Okay then. I'm doing this for me. I'm so glad you didn't get kicked out. We're in public. I mean, it's mostly the grandpa's fault, more than it was yours. Yeah, the end result is she's back here, so let's not concern ourselves with the details. That skirt really is far too long. I assume she's fixing it, yeah. Don't distract me, I'll stab myself. Choose your words carefully. Well, usually you give them some kind of name. Wow. Yuzu. Uh, Interesting name. That shot actually made me feel like I was gonna fall. Weirdly enough. uh, just let it go out of me. Is she not really? I mean, she told you to call her by her name. Wow, we need some high quality manga there, I see. Very relevant to the plot. Like, why can't real life be just like this? I mean, she could call you One-sama. I'd be okay with that. I mean, ask me, I can come up with a few good things. She probably wants to borrow it. I feel like a lot of people would have difficulty understanding Yu Yuzu. Oh, wow. That's I I mean, if you want to roleplay what's in the manga, I'm more than happy with that. Was not expecting that, but that was great. I was busy with a friend. Oh, are Daz and Plan supposed to sleep together? Because that's great. Oh man, that heartbeat. Doki Doki indeed. I need a minute to be alone. Oh man, I wish I could look into her head right now. I could just imagine what she's thinking about. Not as much of a mess she's gonna make tonight. It's amazing, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, time just flies under the right circumstances. And she's already in bed. May, we already established this. She's probably already asleep. You can feel it better if you scoot a little bit closer. And, you know, wrap your arms around. And put your knee in between her legs. Oh, wow. Just a tip. I can explain. I just want to break in the bed. Wow, that's all it takes to scare her off. Didn't even touch her yet. Well, I'm sure her body temperature was a little bit higher than normal. uh, Baka. It's a bit contradictory. I don't believe you on that one. What's that? Please describe in detail. Is she gonna... I was hoping she would do it right then. A little bit more. Little bit more. Yeah, I didn't think she would. She's not wrong. But, you know, yeah, a little bit mean. Yeah, that night could have went a little bit better. Mei is not an easy person to get close to, unfortunately. But I do think Yuzu will get through to her eventually. uh, yeah, it's not as bad as you think. Or it's worse than you think, depending on your perspective. And I do not believe you. Oh, we're getting a flashback to something I saw 2 minutes ago. Don't break the window. Yuzu has a rough life. I could not bring myself to hate her either. Not much she has my like ideal character design. I can guess whose desk that is. Yep. Good old Yuzu. Isuwa. Yeah, I know how to handle Yuzu. Nice view of the floor there. You could try, you know, Mei's methods. See how that works out. Just make sure to film it, that's the important thing. And what does she find? Oh, wow, did they actually get that place clean? Surprising. Just a little bit. Now that everyone's gone home. Got my attention. Neither do you, Yuzu. Oh. I hope that's the kind of imitation I think it is. but probably not. I wouldn't get too excited because knowing May, it, you know, could just be to get lectured. You can tell how much he cares about your opinion. Which is so uncommon for me. Oh wow, the Yuri manga. Oh wow, that's what she found. Each Sisters, I would read that in a heartbeat. That's... yeah. I was intending to reenact some things in there with you later. Cnouki Harumi as well. You can't tell anyone if I kill you first. Or if I shut you up the same way you shut me up. Yep, oh yes, that... yeah. That just makes it better. Yeah, your kiss made me have weird feelings. But yeah, a bit of the shoe on the other foot there. Oh, wow. And you can just imagine just how confused internally Yuzu is about all of this. And I think May just got a bit of a glimpse of that. But how much she actually cares, that's a bit more up in the air. Oh, that could cause some rumors. Either way, I think she's going to become a bit more of an antagonist going forward. But yeah, it's another intense episode. Though we did have Yuzu a bit more on the aggressive side this time. Ooh, I could use a bit of water after that. It could have been worse. What's-her-face could have showed up during the kiss. That would have been very bad. Actually, now that I think about it... wait, no, I think everyone does know they're sisters, because Yuzu kind of announced that. I think so. Yeah, I think she did during the whole teacher thing. But she something got on stage and announced a bunch of stuff. Oh, a childhood friend. I guess that would explain that. And then suddenly you came along to ruin everything. Oh. Not sure whose hand that was, but... or whose skirt that was. So, that was the third episode of Citrus. Another really good episode. This episode, Yuzu was going to confront the grandfather about everything, but she actually walked in on him having a heart attack or something. I don't remember if they actually specified what it was, but he had to be hospitalized, and Yuzu pretty much saved him there. So that obviously helped her a lot to get on his good side. That combined with May obviously helped a lot, so no more worrying about expulsion, which Harume is very happy about. But Mei and Yuzu actually had a conversation together, like on the roof of the hospital, I think. And Mei pretty much said something to the effect of, we're family, so we should refer to each other by name. I think Yuzu kind of took that the wrong way. Yuzu took that as Mei wanting to, like, really truly embrace being a family with them and trying to fully go into that, move forward with that. But I think what she actually meant was just for appearance's sake, like, we're technically a family. When dealing with outsiders, we should, act the part. When we're not dealing with outsiders, just, whatever. I think that was what she was going for there. I'll be honest, I'm having a little bit of difficulty completely comprehending Mei's feelings on this subject in general. I'm sure part of that just because I don't watch a whole lot of romance stuff. It's not really my thing, but Yuri is kind of the exception to that. But I am trying. And I do think Mei's feelings are not that different than Yuzu's. Like, we had the scene where the mother got them a double bed, which, good job, Mom. And Yuzu was naturally very nervous about sharing a bed with Mei because she is in love with her, has very mixed up feelings, very confusing feelings. And Yuzu was a much more expressive person than Mei, plus we're also in Yuzu's head, so we obviously understand her a lot better. So that's kind of the perspective we're seeing everything from. But Mei, she's much less expressive, much more introverted. But I think her feelings on the subject aren't that different than Mei's. Like, when they were in bed together, she was not asleep. She was clearly awake because she could tell when Yuzu was making a move towards her. And she was kind of making excuses to why she wanted to leave the bed and just sleep in the futon on the floor separated. I think she was also nervous about sharing a bed with her. She commented on how hot it was, about Yuzu's natural body temperature. So if you read between the lines, I think there was definitely a little bit of similarity there. You made it just much harder to read, keeps things much closer to the chest than Yuzu. But still, Yuzu is obviously having a lot of difficulty really understanding Mei, because they are very different people, even if their feelings are roughly the same, which I speculate that they are. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, the bit with the Yuri manga. On a less serious note, the Yuri manga scene with Haruми was amazing. She just looked at the book a little bit, you had Yuzu thinking, and then suddenly Harumi tries to reenact the positions in the book with her, like they were about to scissor in the room. That was great. I would be extremely happy if they actually continue with that a little bit further. But we get a bit closer to hentai territory in that case. Not that I would complain about that. But yeah, we pretty much ended with the meeting in the principal's office, which escalated pretty quickly. And Yuzu kind of came pretty far down from her high, from her initially thinking, that she was trying to improve her relationship with Mei. But Mei pulls out the Yuri manga, and yeah, things went worse from there. And she did end up kissing her as well, which was the first time Yuzu was really the aggressive side, so wonder how that's going to affect Mei going forward. But the one drill hair chick is obviously going to be the main thing for the next episode. Apparently, he was childhood friends with Mei, but I think I've been rambling on long enough, so. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.